Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. So a few things have changed since the last episode. I've got a hardware de-esser running on the mic now, so that might sound a bit better hopefully. And I have the bypass mod, so I don't have to do the hacking and stuff anymore. I got the hang of it. It wasn't really challenging anymore, it was just kind of slowing it down. And I've also got a mod to change the loading screens, so they should be faster as well. Now when I was on Omega I picked up the thing that these guys wanted. The couplings, I think it's called. But then I'm not really sure what mission I'm going to do after that. I feel like I've gone the wrong way here.
I just heard the collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony. Everyone's gone.
Shit! We're going to make those dirty buggers pay. You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Oh, this is an interesting choice. I kind of figured they'd use their spare time, or as it's also called, work time, to do some work. But equally, maybe before they're using their spare time to do their job. Let's see though. Let's see if I can actually play.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
I hope you're up for some competition.
This should be good.
Hey, I won! I won 100 credits for playing Skillian 5. Awesome.
Shit, you play some mean cards, Shepard. I've never seen Kenneth sweat like that.
You're alright, Shepard. Most officers wouldn't fraternize with the likes of us.
Thanks, Commander.
Well, they're back at their job now. I do think there has to be a balance at work. You know, you can't have people just gossiping and standing around all the time. But equally, if you're working somewhere where people just don't talk, it's not very nice. The day really drags. Need a nice balance, and that's what Shepard's going to be like, at least with the humans here. Whoops, I wanted the journal. So I finished Omega. It might have advanced our normal characters, maybe.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
Oh, that's quite sweet, but I kind of thought she was into me. Maybe she's just into everyone that's above her station.
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
I'm guessing
That'll be all.
I'll be here
Nothing
if
is
you need anything.
really advanced, but I'll check in on Joker because he's nearest.
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
I don't know if they're referring to a side quest, because I've got plenty of side quests to do.
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
This is a real choice.
If you don't want to hear it, turn the damn sound off.
Well, it doesn't change anything. It's still watching. Like some creepy kid staring at the back of your head in comp side. You just want to punch him, but he's special and he sets fires or something. Okay, a little too far there, but you know what I mean.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
I was that wasn't the route I was taking. I thought that was most on side there.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
It advanced a little bit, but I'm not sure we've made enough progress to make it worth going around the ship. I want to do some upgrading though.
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the Collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Okay. Now I've been trying to get the ones that I actually want. The assault rifles I do use. And we can easily afford that as well.
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the Collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but...
Oh, so I need more platinum and stuff. When I installed the mod to bypass the bypassing, it also changes the way that scanning works, so we can try that. Hopefully it'll be a little less annoying. Oh, this is not the success I was hoping for, honestly. Looks like these come in trees though, doesn't it? I don't really have my people dial that often, and I don't really use tech all that often either. They use their own, I guess. I think I need to do some scanning here. Right, I've got loads of stuff here, but I can barely do it. Right.
Let me know if upgrades seem feasible. Can install them whenever you like.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
I'm guessing all these things have already been scanned by other people, but we'll find out, I guess.
Launching probe.
Yeah, so now this depletes the entire planet, which I appreciate is a bit cheap, but it really, really is dull. And I kind of feel like, you know, we did so much. We did every planet I found, didn't we, in Mass Effect 1? So
Probe away.
I think it balances out between the two LPs. I wonder if there's a hard cap or not. Right, so that's this galaxy done. We need to decide what quest we're going to do next. And I think the best quest to do next is the mercenary that was kicking the crap out of that prisoner. I don't know if he's brought him on the ship with him or not. I don't think he has. But I think we will clear his quest just to make sure that he's not distracted and doesn't disappear and stuff. Oh, there's DLC here somewhere as well.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
I guess we could argue that I read all the planet descriptions and that balances it out. You know, I'm putting some work in.
Probe launched.
Oh, I hate the way if you press escape it goes back here.
launched. Probe away.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. Because it's still bogging down the LP, isn't it? But equally, there's no fun to be had in the scanning mechanic. When I played it the first time, I did do some. I did quite a lot, actually. But I can't say it was much fun.
Probe away.
And that is exactly the kind of thing you would delegate to your crew, isn't it? Because my crew's got plenty of free time now. I've helped the cook, I've helped the engineers and so on. So they've all got time to be doing this stuff. It doesn't have to be done by Shepard. I'm here to stop the Collectors and the Reapers from exterminating all of humanity. I don't really feel like I should be spending my time scanning planets. So we have to take Zaeed, and I think he might pair up quite interestingly with Garrus, so let's go with that. As normal, we'll upgrade his main tree. He's a pretty straightforward character. Zaeed's expert combat knowledge increases his weapon damage even further, or Zaeed's hardened survival instincts increases his effective health. We'll go for weapon damage. Much bigger plus as well. And hopefully they've done their own setup. That was right to me. Do you want to fill us in on what we're doing again?
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
Squad Bravo, a shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Here we go. Keep close.
Wait, who's that providing information on the comms?
Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
Missed, it was too fast.
Command to Bravo, take a position. Likely these people are not runaways.
Oh, I think that was just an innocent animal.
Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
Hostiles incoming.
Ah, it's the base that's providing me with their comm stuff. I was trying to leap that, apparently I can't.
Down you go.
Oh. I think maybe Zaeed has cleared everything out before I even got there.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs.
Almost out of ammo already. I'm gonna have to move. Oh wait, he's there. Oh no, no, this is all going wrong. Also, I am still on hard. I'm fairly sure I'm still on hard. Yeah, these two just kick ass, it seems.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there!
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
Sounds like he needs to get shot.
Glad to see you and I agree. I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Wait, did I know that already?
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
I think I might have misjudged Zaeed.
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
Yeah, that story's bullshit.
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
Yeah, look at the 3 guys I've got here. I mean, Garrus was shot to death by a fucking gunship. Okay, I'll buy a story.
We'd better get moving.
They're at the southern axis. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here. Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
Might not know having lost all my ammo, though.
Squad Charlie, Delta, mass at the gatehouse.
I'm guessing this is the gatehouse.
Zaeed Massani, you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaeed. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
You just signed your death warrant, Massani.
What the hell are you doing?
Opening the gate.
Oh, well, yeah, I can definitely work with this guy.
Next time you're gonna blow something up, I want to know about it first.
Vito was confident. Had a lot of men. Now he's lost the home field advantage. If we keep up the pressure, no way he's getting out of here alive.
Why can't I just agree with him? I agree, Zaeed. You're exactly my kind of man.
This isn't the time. We'll discuss this later.
Once Vito's dead, we can discuss anything you want.
Also, Vito kind of did validate his story as well.
Scratch one!
Hopefully they drop some fucking ammo. Good. Lots of chugging here. Don't know why.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
Oh, yeah, but he is a human. He's just... I don't know. And I could, if I was on The Apprentice, of course, I'd delegate this to Zaeed, and then I'd let him take the flak for it in the boardroom. I mean, this guy, why is he dressed in red if he's a blue sun?
Vito's wounded. How fast could he be?
Vito's smart. We stopped to help these people, and he'll use this time to get away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
Ooh, you proper apprenticed me there.
Let's get moving before Vito gets away.
Glad you see it my way.
No! Help! No!
The only thing is, when I've had, like, when the Batarians were taking that soldier, that medic hostage, I made basically the same decision, didn't I? Kill first, rescue later. Of course, before Mass Effect even started, that's the decision we made, you know, off camera. Don't let me aim. Come on, stupid thing. Oh. So much bloody chugging.
This is valuable. Heavy weapon. I need cover! This should slow him down.
Down you go. Vito! Stop hiding behind these men and come fight me!
Wait, who's there? Garrus?
Who's next? Firing an impact shot!
I think I missed him with all those shots there. Oh, I'm out of ammo again. Shit. Do these guys drop any ammo? already don't know what it was chugging for then. I mean, I've already been in here. Nice.
I'll take it.
M451 Firestorm acquired. The following squad members are able to use this weapon. Just me. This is a heavy weapon, isn't it? Whoa, look how much ammo it's got.
Grabbing cover! Time to
Guessing
die!
this is full ammo. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm keeping this.
Stay there.
Guessing the range is pretty bad. However, when I have to kill, you know, tanks and stuff, I'm guessing this is going to be, although short range, it looks like it does damage a lot faster. Also, if I run out of ammo, I've got so many shots with that, it'll be worth it. Missed them. Fucking hell, I missed like every shot.
What's left to worry about? Firing a high-impact shot.
Half of these misses are because Zaeed keeps moving them out of my way, which is definitely a minus. He's trying a little ammo around here. Shit. I'm caught. I only wanted the ammo.
Shoot it! Bring down a couple of them!
Absolutely surrounded here. Man, that thing is just fucking me up. Oh no, look at... Just getting fucked over from all angles here. I don't think I have the range to take out this thing. I mean, when you do hit stuff, you can't complain about it. Almost have full ammo. I understand why some bits you can take cover behind and others you can't. It's the same for all of these kind of late noughties games. I'm guessing this is another storeroom.
please. You know, it was nothing personal, just business, I swear. It was 20 years ago. Look at you. I did you a favor. Zaeed, please! I'm gonna die here, man! Do something!
Try, you son of a bitch.
Well, he isn't the nicest guy in the world, but he does get results. Elf de Lashland refinery on Zoria is destroyed, all personnel lost. With Vito Santiago dead, Zaeed can focus his full attention on the mission. We've unlocked Inferno Grenade, launches a volatile grenade that explodes on impact, sending searing waves of flame in all directions. This fire damage is effective against armour. Now, this is really quite sweet. I am going to keep that as my heavy weapon, I think. Oh, so Zaeed got a bonus for that, and then he turned it into me, I think. Alright, that was Zaeed done. Let's
No
catch up
messages
with
for you,
Zaeed.
Commander.
Oh.
This mission takes me back.
Oh. That was underwhelming. However, we have got Zaeed, and you know what? I actually do trust him. Harsh but fair. I think that is a fair description of Zaeed, and I think you can apply that to Shepard as well. I think Garrus is a bit more lawful than me or Zaeed, but he did just set up camp on Omega and start killing all the mercenaries, so he's pretty much chaotic as well. So I think we've got our team of three. We all get along together really well. Not particularly good, but more good than evil. Somewhere in between chaotic good and chaotic neutral, I've said. And on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Come back for the next part of Mass Effect 2. A relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Polino remains undeveloped while its sister planet Metaponto garners all the attention. This was not always the case. In 2180, news stories seeded throughout the extranet claimed that Element Zero was being found on Polino's moons in record loads. This turned out to be a scam spread by the Dunawurachum Consortium, an Elcor corporation trying to scare up investors. After a small fleet of space probes scouted the area, the hype quickly deflated, and the myth only persists now in unwanted extranet email messages. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Metaponto has developed a helium-3 fueling station, funded by Elcor business interests who hope to bring enough attention to the system to attract terraforming investors and thus eventually develop Volturno as a habitable world. Thus far, they have met with little success. Volturno. A so-called super-Earth, Volturno is home to organic life but is nevertheless uninhabitable for the near future. Currently in an ice age, most of the planet from the latitude of 30 degrees north or south is a frozen wasteland, and so most organic life, limited to algae and lichens, resides near the equator. Strong gravity prevents any sapient species but Elcor from thriving on the planet, and the Elcor cannot breathe the planet's atmosphere, which contains lethal amounts of carbon dioxide in addition to its oxygen. Small packs of vulture squatters are attempting to take the planet for themselves illegally, but most of them live miserable existences in the planet's crushing gravity and die from falls and medical complications. Only terraforming on a massive scale would turn Volturno into a habitable world, and the Elcor lack the political capital with the Citadel Council to begin such an effort. Vecchio is a moderately sized terrestrial world with a thin hot atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Initial surveys found trace amounts of iridium, but little else of interest in the silicate desert sands that cover most of the surface of the planet. On a recent tour, the Alliance surveyor ship Coop discovered a group of partial graves hidden in the equatorial mountain ranges. The ancient skeletons in the burial sites are obviously humanoid, but incomplete and poorly preserved, which has made them difficult to identify. Fragments of primitive ceramic grave goods were also found nearby. This raises further questions about who wants travel to this inhospitable planet, since the closest garden world, Volturno, has no intelligent life. Human universities are planning further archaeological investigations. A hydrogen-methane gas giant, Lipini and its moons have been cursorily scanned by space probes and found to have little in the way of rare resources. The galaxy at large considers it unremarkable. While the ice mines of Viantel make a great deal of profit from ships passing through Thea's mass relay, the real money is made at Haito. As the only gas giant in the Thea Gateway system, Haito is heavily developed by rival helium-3 mining concerns. The world has 3 major and 26 minor moons, each of which is claimed by a different company. Those based on moons deeper into the gravity well tend to specialise in helium-3 extraction and refining, while those on the farther moons specialise in refueling services and shipment. The local economy is driven by black marketeering, backroom deals and cutthroat business. Each company attempts to sabotage its rivals' facilities while protecting their own moon. This has led to open corporate warfare 3 times in the last century. All the major mercenary groups have offices in the Hito planetary system, though the Blue Suns enjoy a home team advantage, shipping in cheap logistical supplies from Zoria. Though a dwarf planet, Viantel's large amounts of water have led to heavy development by water-cracking industries seeking to turn the planet into hydrogen and oxygen fuel for Starship thrusters. The surface is blanketed with habitation modules, mining equipment, and cracking stations. Since the initial settlement of Ilium in the nearby Tassal system, the radius of Viantel has decreased by 2 kilometres, indicating removal of over 72,000 cubic kilometres of ice. Some groups are concerned that the rate of loss may cause instability in the remaining structure. Mud, sweat and spores is how Blue Sun's mercenaries characterised the planet Zoria that gave birth to their home office. This lush garden world is known for its heavy plant and fungal life, creating spectacular jungle zones over much of its 8 continents. Despite persistent problems with rot and rust, Zoria attracts investors and corporations from all throughout the galaxy, since it has exploited only a fraction of its potential resources. The Blue Suns dominate security contracts on Zoria, so much so that residents describe them less like a monopoly and more like a conquering regime.